Madden Podcast. I'm Shanegotyou11, and with me as always is Trey and Nick.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I got a notification that said can't operate. Okay, never mind. I know what that's for.
Yeah, this is Trey talking.
Yeah. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the West Coast Madden Podcast. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. How many episodes do you think that we've had for the West Coast Madden Podcast?
We should go back
100.
and check that out. Nah, not 100
No, I'm
yet.
kidding.
How many
I'm
do
just
you
guessing.
think, really?
Yeah.
Man, we should go
We're
back,
gonna-
because I put them in the playlist.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do something special if we get to like number
100?
100.
What's up, Mikey? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, but anyway, I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I appreciate the people that tune in to it after it's get posted online. But anyways, we are back again with another episode. Shane, how you doing this week?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm just battling in the salary cap for the, for the tournament for the club championship. I'm not gonna let anyone know what club I did. You guys know, because I'm just not gonna let other people try to do what they're doing. But right now, I'm ranked 27th.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
What about you?
What
about you, Nick?
My bad.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways,
Go ahead,
how you doing today, Nick?
Online school sucks.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know in the comments if there's anyone that is in school. How's that going with the whole COVID crisis?
It sucks.
Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about, and I think from now on, before the podcast, I'm going to run down the things that we're going to talk about. So today we're going to be talking about week 1 of the NFL a little bit. And then we're going to also be talking about the desync controversy that surrounded the Madden community last week, as well as some patches and Ultimate Team and things of that nature. So, starting out, last week, it was a game between the Texans and the Chiefs. All of us picked Kansas City to win, and they did. So, this week, it's going to be between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. So all three of us are 1-0 so far. So for this, I'm going to pick Cleveland for this. What about you, Nick?
No Bengals.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals too.
Oh yeah,
16 to 10.
and I'm just gonna say this right now, and for the podcast too. I wanted to say this for the podcast. If the Bengals beat the Browns tonight, that's just confirms that the Bengals are complete crap, and that the coaching really needs to be looked at.
Wait, are you talking about the Browns, bro?
Yeah, the
You
Browns
said
are
the
crap.
Bengals.
Wait, what?
You're talking about the Bengals. Yes, Juice. Madden 21's good. It's fun so far. So far, a lot of the pros can't figure it out.
No, I was talking about the Browns. I was saying that if the Bengals beat the Browns tonight, that the Browns are officially the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, and you said
in
the
my
Bengals
opinion.
are trash.
Oh, I meant the Browns.
Yeah, Madden's pretty good. Go ahead, Trey. Let's keep this on topic.
Okay, so for this week's predictions, we got 2 for Bengals, and then I'm the only one picking Cleveland. So we'll see.
Baker
how it works
Mayfield
out.
sucks.
But okay, so talking about a little bit more week 1 of the NFL, my team, the Patriots, did end up beating the Dolphins. It was a pretty good run. I thought Cam Newton looked pretty good in the game. The defense looked pretty good, and however we do, it's going to be a West Coast Madden Podcast rivalry because my team is going up against Shane and Nick's team. Honestly, I think that it's going to be a close game. I think that the Seahawks will probably get the better of us because I don't think we really have the weapons to contain Russell Wilson that much. And then on the offensive side of the ball, I think Seattle's defense is going to give us some problems. So I'm thinking about About like a 24-10 score or something like that. But what do you think, Shane?
I got the Seahawks winning 24-20, and I think the Seahawks defense will get a big turnover in the second half, and it will change the game up. So I think that's what's going to happen with the Seahawks over the Patriots. The Patriots still have great pass defense. The Seahawks are going to have to run, and a lot of people are going to cry because the people will be crying about let Russ cook, and really they're going to have to run the ball to win this game and set up play action.
Yeah. All right, what about you, Nick? What's your prediction?
Yeah, the Seahawks win.
All right, so moving on, a little bit of NFL talk, but moving on, so I guess let's talk about, the content that's been coming on. So, first things first, a lot of people in the Madden community were complaining that, there's not a whole lot of content between Ultimate Team and, that sort of thing. And in my opinion, I think that we have more than enough cards right now to deal with. I don't know what you guys think about that. Like, do you think that the content is just right, or do you think it could be a little bit more, Nick?
I think it's right.
I would personally think it's a little too much. In my opinion, the pros, and I'm going to say the pros on this, mainly because a lot of the pros say that it shouldn't be a salary cap because they put most of the money into buying the packs more than random players. And honestly, it's too many cards. Like, I'm going to drop it. You guys ready to go, ooh,
Yeah, it is actually. No, now I changed my answer. Yeah, it is too much. I agree with Shane now that he says that. Yeah, it's too much.
I have dropped $900.
Damn.
Yeah, you heard me, $900. And I still don't have Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, Steve Atwater, and a couple others. And they're going for 1 million to 2 million coins. They have Jamal Adams. I don't have him. So they have 2 million coins. Where, I mean, that about 1 million coins is up to $100 or $125 right now. Like, all the pros have spent about $2,000.
Damn.
It's too much, and they're wrong for it. But the pros are going to win out by it because they either get sponsorships or they get they have enough money from tournaments. And yes, people can be like, well, you better do better then, but it's still not fair.
Hashtag NFL drop EA.
Well, it'd be more like drop pros. Don't let the pros tell you what to do.
Okay, so moving on, so right now we have Team of the Week, and then we also had heavyweights that came up, which is pretty cool. I think I kind of like the Team of the Week promo so far. I think that the cards are pretty good, and of course I'm gonna be a little bit biased here because I did post on my Twitter account, which you guys probably don't. You're probably not in the Discord, so you don't know, but I pulled limited time TJ Watt yesterday out of an elite player pack. That is the second time in Ultimate Team history for me that I pulled a limited time card, so that was pretty hype. But I think Team of the Week is a good program. Last year it was kind of whatever, but I think this year they're trying to make it a little bit more better. But you have that, and then you have, Russell Wilson and Denzel Ward, which was, I think Denzel Ward's going for like $1 million or something right now.
Oh, yeah, and Brandon Cooks is at $2.1 million.
Yeah, Denzel Ward is going for 1.4 or 1.5 mil, and Aaron Rodgers is going for 1.5 mil too.
Here, I'm going to give you guys a butt tip for the people listening right now. I'm going to click on the card that I am promoting. Go get you a Devontae Adams and put slot apprentice on him. He's amazing for short to medium routes and sometimes deep routes. And he's only going for $230K.
Oh, bet. Yo, but I'm so close to finishing his set right now. I only need 2 more players to get his set. Are you talking about the 89 card, Shane?
Yeah, but I made him a 90 because of my power-ups.
Yeah. Well, and oh yeah, speaking of mud, some I like about this, because Trey, you probably weren't going to bring this up, but some I like about this Madden compared to last year, when you complete the set, every like legend boss or every promo boss or whatever you complete from the set, once you complete it, it gives you the power up for free with it. So I think it's cool that
nice.
that it does that.
Yeah, I did get that Lamar Jackson, boys. I ended up selling him. I almost
He's
think
garbage.
that I should have kept him, actually, because you can do the bazooka.
Garbage. He's garbage.
I'm waiting for the Mahomes, boys, to power up.
Me too.
Lamar Jackson's trash. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bold prediction, a bold statement. Anyways, but 90%, and I'm a Lamar Jackson fan, so I'm a little bit biased here, but we'll save that for another day. But anyway, so both Shane and I are both rocking with Pat Mahomes right now.
I am
both
too.
Both of us are waiting for the new Pat Mahomes card to come out so we can get him an upgrade because Lamar Jackson can get escape artist, he can get a lot of abilities, but Mahomes all the way powered up, he only gets like 2 or 3. So
Trey, you were gonna leave me out of that. I'm rocking Mahomes too.
I remember you had a Dan Marino.
No, but I sold him and got Patrick Mahomes back.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys will hear me muting sometimes because the baby is a little bit uppity right now.
It's all good. But the most popular quarterback is Lamar Jackson. I haven't ran into a whole lot of people using Dan Marino.
You haven't?
And then there's like a wild card.
Yeah, he's dead.
Like,
I haven't seen anyone use him in mud yet.
and it's a wild card. You know, sometimes you'll see Aaron Rodgers, and sometimes you'll see the occasional like Ben Roethlisberger, but most of the time it's Lamar Jackson. So Lamar.
Yeah, it's Lamar. I've seen some Dan Marinos in the top 30 though. I'm not gonna lie.
I've seen some Cam Newtons.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sometimes I forget which one is the mute and which one's the unmute.
Yeah, I've seen some Cam Newtons.
I haven't seen Cam. I've seen Mahomes, I've seen Dan Marino, and I've seen more Lamar Jackson of anyone. But I think people are going to start using Aaron Rodgers soon too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Marino is. Do you think that like because a lot of people use Dan Marino in mud because he gets hot route master? Is that a lot of AP? I don't know how much AP that is off the top of my head, but maybe in salary cap it's just not worth that investment.
I think it's 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I played a guy, and I'm not going to lie, who dotted the hell out of me, and you guys know how I think about my pass defense. And
right.
He was really good. Like, I'm not going to hate on him. I mean, he did do New England's
Was he a pro?
Playbook. He is a YouTuber, but I'm not going to give him a shout-out on here because he was being not a nice guy, I'll just say. Even though we're
what in text messages?
On the microphone, but anyways, he was really, really good, like passing with Dan Marino. He had the hot route master. He had set feet or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called, Trey, or something?
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm going crazy. I can't find Isaiah Simmons.
Oh, he's in the exchange set. Anyway,
I think he's talking about on his team, but
Trey, can I talk about something?
Yeah.
Anyway, because we were talking about seeing quarterbacks. Excuse me. I think I've ran into 3 wannabe theme teams. Because there have been a couple of people that I've been playing. They don't have a full theme team yet, but you could just tell that they're trying to make one. Because I ran into I played a Buccaneers dude that I just completely knocked out of on seasons. It was like 49-24 at the end of the game. And I could tell he was trying to make a Buccaneers theme team because he had Tom Brady as his quarterback and all that, and a couple of the Buccaneers receivers. And then three times I ran into Falcons theme teams. Have you ran into any theme teams yet, Trey? On seasons?
Yeah, I played a guy that I think he had a Steelers theme team, but I think that might have been it. So Nick, are you still trying to build a Seahawks theme team?
No, I stopped doing theme teams.
Yeah, okay. I know Shane. He tried to build it was like a broke man's theme team last year at Madden 20, and that didn't really end well. But
no, I was just getting too busy, and I had sold my coins basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, get your boys edge threats too. That means a lot. Like, damn, my baby's going all in one right now, you guys.
So let's talk about theme teams, Trey. Do you think it helps more when someone has a theme team for them to win games?
Yeah, I mean it does help because you get the chemistry boost and stuff like that. So I think it helps. I think me personally, I prefer to build a team that, fits my my style of play. But I mean, if there's a Patriots, person here and there, and I could fit them in, then I'll do it. But more or less, I'd like to just build a team that that fits my play style. So that's how I am. But theme teams are pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
But so talking about the heavyweight program, I think Shane, you were able to get a heavyweight player. What's your thoughts on them so far? Like, which ones did you get?
I got the left tackle, the left guard, the center, the right guard, the right tackle.
You got Laramie Tunsil and
yeah, I can't read them. And then Richie Incognito.
Yeah.
And then the center, I forget his name. Hold on, I'm clicking on him. So anyone watching my stream, you can see it. Brandon Linder.
Yeah.
And they make a big deal. And then for some of you boys, get edge threat on your offensive line, and then you can tell when somebody is blitzing you on third or fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Yeah, and then identifier too, which is the ability that I want to get, and post up on center. I think is pretty good, and edge protector.
Yep, I got edge protector too. I got edge protector on the left tackle, right tackle, identifier on Linder, and then Richie Incognito is the threat detector.
Wait, what's that one ability called that was in Madden last year? It was actually I liked it, but it was where when you're playing as the QB, it showed what player the other player was using.
Identifier.
Yeah. Okay. Is that still a thing in Madden 21?
Bro.
Yeah.
That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, Brandon Linder gets it. The center.
Wow. So no quarterback gets it?
I mean, they will soon when they get.
Yeah, not yet. I remember I had it on Cam Newton in Madden 20, but that was kind of
okay.
The year.
Right.
But also you guys, you can also, so they're going for about 100K, but they did put, a thing to where you can get, I think it's like, hold on, let me check for you guys real quick. Hold on.
Alright.
I think a lot of people, while trades are doing that, a lot of people, I have seen them in the top 30 are running 146 and dollar, and then they're also running nickel 245.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, 146. For me, my strategy this year, last year and this year, is that I'm not going to go up against 146. Like, I just refuse to do it. So if you're gonna run 146 against me, then I'm gonna run until I can't no more.
Well, what sucks? One thing I will say is this guy played 335 normal, which was my defense B5 Dime 246 for the last couple years, and he had every top card that you could have possible. Plus, he had Sam Mills at 95 overall, and he was
Damn.
in 3-down
Yeah.
lineman, and it didn't matter. I'm not gonna say how he did it. I found out how he did it, but he would stop my trap play. Sam Mills could guard Tyreek Hill on a deep post. So you guys go do the Sam Mills. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how to do it. You guys would be better off saying how to do it.
Yeah, Sam Mills is the Mutt Master, so you get Mutt Master like Mutt Master. What it is like it's like different accomplishments throughout Mutt. So if you play like, for example, these aren't real goals. I don't know what the goals are, but these are just examples. Like, so if you rush for like 2,000 yards, then you get a token, and then if you buy a certain amount of packs, and you get a token, and then it's just like mastering Mutt and all its modes essentially. But I have him upgraded to an 83 right now. So
One thing I will say, you guys, for people that watch this later, Denzel Ward is, I'm not going to say overrated. He has good stuff. If you have a lot of money, like Problem or other big name YouTubers or big time, streamers or pros, definitely get him, because like if I could afford Denzel Ward, which is going for 1.8 million coins, I could make him a 94, 95 speed. And right now, if you guys can,
yeah, that would be a game changer.
yeah, it'd be 90. So he'd have 94, 95 speed, 94, 95 acceleration, 91 jumping, 89 play recognition. But his zone coverage would be only 86, but that wouldn't matter because he'd be able to catch up so quick. And that's why, again, unlimited Mutt, because it is basically unlimited Mutt.
More or less, yeah.
Because one guy told me that it's not unlimited Mutt, it's still capped. And I go, bro, I just dropped $900, and I'm at 1,125 cap. So if I wanted to get to 2,000, I'd have to spend almost 2K.
Right.
Like, that is a difference.
For sure. Yeah, and then so Denzel Ward, but Brandon Cooks, like, is he like that much better than like Tyreek or Dante Hall?
You know what? Let me go look. I'm gonna go look. See, for people who actually tune in and watch this later, you actually gonna see what it does. So let me go. I'm on Brandon Cook. His speed would be a 93. So he's 2 speed more than Tyreek. His jumping would be the same, but his catching is way better. And the deep route is a 92 if you had it. So yeah. Is he worth 2 million coins? No. But what they're doing is they're trying to make it so people have to spend money. Because, club is huge. Sorry, go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, it's all good. I think that speed is probably the most important thing as a wide receiver. Of course we would like other stats to matter, but I just feel like in terms of Madden, I think speed is pretty good. Well, speed, and it also matters like what abilities they can get, which we don't know right now. But I know Dante Hall doesn't really get that many abilities at all.
No, he's worthless now.
I don't know what kind of abilities. Yeah, so I don't know what abilities Tyreek and.
Well, he got like breaking ankles, mossing. 1-on-1 or whatever, something dumb. I don't think it was mossing. It was like conservative versus 1-on-1, wins more. He's not worth it. See, the problem is this: like, they're releasing new cards every 2 days or something, like twice a week. You know how ridiculous that is? Thanks for subscribing, Timothy. I appreciate it, brother. By the time Clubs comes out, Trey, there's going to be 93 and 94 players.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who's it going to benefit, Trey? The pros. Why? Because they can keep buying $200 to $300 packs every week.
Yeah.
And then, yes, if they lose money, but they win money back from their streams or whatever. But, like for the rest of us, like Trey, I don't know how much you spent. You don't need to say how much you spent. But for certain people that don't have enough money, how's this fair?
It's not. And the thing is that people are actually like, people actually celebrate it, which I know I talked about it before, but it's just crazy how people are just like this brainwashed right now. So, right. But who knows? I think the only way we're gonna get this to change is if, you know, someone in the Madden community, like a big you know, someone like Toke or someone that's like big in the Madden community can say like, hey EA, you need to make this, you know, less cheap, or else, you know, we're all gonna boycott. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen either, Trey. For the simple fact is, the pros want it to be like this. I mean, it benefits them.
Yeah.
Like my team, if I didn't have money from YouTube, would be like an 85 overall. How's that fair?
It'd be like my team.
Yeah. So it's like it'd be like what's your best player? Give me your best players overall.
I think it's like 90 Dante Hall right now.
Okay, so a 90 Dante Hall. That's for people like, you know, that are young, trying to get big, or for people who can't spend money or don't want to spend money. So his best player is a 90. I have a 94. I have multiple 92s.
Yeah.
I have multiple 91s. And I don't even have the best players, boys. And I'm not going to have the best players in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah. Now granted, is it, you know, you could still compete with the team, like with the team that you got, but I get where you're coming from. So.
You mean my team right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, but they're already putting 91s and 92s and 93s out, where if you have chemistry, you can make them 94s.
Yeah.
So but right, yes. Could I compete with some people? Yes, but if I go up against a top pro and we're equal, his overall team's going to be better and help him. Side note, Trey, this is for you, and boys, this is for anybody. I know we're going off topic. Trey is usually very good at keeping us on topic. I just want to tell you, Trey, if you can afford him down the road, and anyone listening, go get your Bobby Bell and power him up. I'm going to show you guys why. Yeah, he is a 91 overall, 85 speed for a linebacker, which is pretty fast. 93 tackle. Okay, Nick. 90 play recognition. But the thing is, get this, you guys. So I was down 7-3. The guy threw a slant over the middle. I stripped it out of the guy's hands with Bobby Bell, and it was a pick. They called it a pick, but all I did was hit R1, and he's so strong that he ripped it out of I think it was Tyreek's hands, and I ran it back for a touchdown, and then I picked him off again to win. But the point is, Bobby Bell's strength is so crazy as a linebacker and speed that he was able to rip the ball out of the hands.
Who's Bobby Bell?
He's a left outside linebacker. I have him up to a 91. I am letting people know for free what my team looks like. I mean,
wait, is he in a set? Wait, how'd you get him?
I bought him.
You just gotta power him up. So.
Oh, wait, is he that legend?
Yeah. I'm trying to, but all I'm saying, you guys, is it's all about money. So, anyways, go on, Trey.
All right. So back to the original topic. I was gonna ask Shane. So when you bought the heavyweights, did you buy it with coins, or did you do the training thing? Did you?
I did it with coins. I think I spent like 1 million coins for 5 of them.
Because 3,000 training. I don't know if it's because it's early in the year, but I don't remember training being this hard to get last year. I feel like it was easy to get last year, but now I feel like it's
Yeah.
Nick, can you fix your mic, please?
Oh, what?
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I just think that
Is that better?
you didn't need. Yeah, you're good, Nick. You didn't need training points as bad last year because there's a cap.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, bro, I wouldn't have had to spend half my money if there was a cap at 840 like it normally was, or 970. Excuse me, I'm at 1149 right now.
Damn.
Yeah, and I spent 564 on my defense.
Yeah, so yeah, so to summarize, it's all a grind. I guess that's how I can sum it up in a few words. But moving on, so for those of you that don't know, we kind of had the first MCS. I don't know if I could say event, but it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys watched the Ultimate League from Madden 18, but it's kind of essential to that. Only it includes like celebrities and football players. So I'm gonna ask. I'll ask Shane first. Shane, from what you've seen, I guess from like an overall perspective, did you enjoy watching it, and do you think that it kind of has potential to grow competitive Madden as a whole?
It has potential. I mean, they definitely need to
Yeah,
fix their internet,
for
for
real.
one. For
Yeah,
two, I don't like who they pick. Like, you don't know who's that good in this year's game. So why do they pick
yeah,
people? I mean, I just think that maybe what would make it more exciting is if they did like a $30 entry fee or a $50 entry fee, right?
mm,
Because they do it at the start of the year. And they do like 20 like a group of 32 and make people play each other, and then the top player comes out and so on, you know what I mean? So
mm,
everybody gets a chance. But I mean, yes, it has potential. They just need to fix their internet. I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, I want some money. I won't say verse who, but
yeah,
you know, I thought I
yeah,
thought it had potential. I mean, watching the NFL pros play, it was cute. I'm using that word. It was
yeah.
cute. I mean, it was like I was looking at them and be like, damn, I would have won like 63-0. No
And
lie.
it's kind of not a good look because if you watch the Henry Ruggs game, he was pretty much just complaining about the game and stuff, which that's kind of not a good look for EA, but it'll do. And
Yeah, that's
also
crazy.
and also if you guys didn't know, if you link your Twitch account with EA, you have to tune in for the whole stream, which I believe it's Tuesday
At
at around
6.
Tuesday at 6. If you tune in for the whole stream, then you get at the end of it all, you get a 97 Derwin James. So
In
that
February.
yeah, February. So what about you, Nick? What did you think about it so far?
About what?
Just the Derwin James versus the world, like with the pro players playing Madden and stuff.
Oh, I think it looks okay.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. So moving on, I guess the big controversy surrounding the community is that, and to be honest, I didn't even really know about this until like way later, until I heard like other people talk about this. But for everyone knows that played weekend league last week, but there was a ton of desyncs. As usual, I feel like every weekend league is gonna be desync. And it's like weekend league is already like a sweat box to begin with, but then when you add on, the whole desyncs and stuff, it just makes it almost unbearable. So, but essentially, the biggest development that came out of it was the fact that franchise GG, he ended up going, I believe, 25-0, and he pretty much desynced everybody because he can do it. So right now, I don't know what the new development is.
I think he
I'm
got
not sure
banned.
if.
Wait, he
Oh, is he
got
gonna get
banned?
banned?
I think so because I saw a problem tweet out.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
EA. you finally whatever, and they're talking, and then when I clicked on the comments, they're talking about how franchise.gg, is that his name or something?
Yeah.
Was like suspended or banned, or because I guess EA said they're going to lock down on people trying to do this. Again, this is my problem with the EA, is because last year I kept getting booted multiple times by people who do the DC glitch. I would post a video or post the screenshot, and EA would ignore me. But when Problem does it, then everybody cares.
That's
Yeah.
so dumb. EA literally babies the pros.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so Problem tweeted out, and it's really not a good look for Joke too, because Problem tweeted at Joke like, hey, this is your boy, basically, like, this is the person that you're in a crew with, and you're not gonna say anything. And then like a day later, he didn't even say anything. He like tweeted about something completely different, trying to deflect the topic. So I mean, that kind of shows you the kind of person that Joke is. I never really had a problem with them personality wise, but I feel like if you're, in a crew with someone, and one of your guys doing that stuff, regardless on if you knew he was doing it or not, I feel like, that's something that you have to address, especially if you're essentially the leader. I mean, Joke's like the leader of EMB, but yeah, so it looks like he's gonna get banned, but I think I think my thoughts on it as a whole is that if you do get desync, it's like, yeah, it's frustrating and this and that, but I think at some point you kind of have to accept that it's gonna happen, even though it's inexcusable. But you kind of have to keep moving on. So,
I
but
agree on that.
yeah.
They need to figure out though how to get rid of people though. Honestly,
What do you mean, like, get rid of?
I mean they all need to be banned, and they banned them. Then
Oh
that's
yeah,
perfect.
And that's another thing though that I was thinking about is like how do they, and it's like I don't know, and I don't think anybody else knows, but like is there a way that you can really tell if someone like DC'd you legitimately that was trying to, or if it was just a mistake? Like how can
I
you
think
tell?
it's
Really?
how it spins and how they pause or something. I think you can tell by the pausing, if I'm
yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I think it's kind of ridiculous to, because we've seen this happen. We've seen this happen last year too with someone. He basically got free wins, and he qualified for a club series,
Well, that's
and
what
now we're
Damn.
seeing, yeah,
they were talking about.
and
K
now we're
Dillon,
seeing,
I think.
yeah. So we're seeing that, and now we're seeing someone trying to qualify by doing, decent things. So I don't know why people think that that's going to be a good idea. I don't know if they think that they're not going to get caught, but
Well, another thing is that EA is trying to have people report if they know that like their crew members or their friends are boosting
mm,
them up on purpose. Like, let's say I'm 100th, right, and I need to be 96, and Trey or Nick is 25. You match up with me on purpose and quit.
hmm
Well, they're trying to figure out how to get you in trouble for that too, which I mean that's a lot harder trying to figure out how to do it.
yeah. Because that's an easy way to avoid it if you just go into the game
Play a little.
and then you just play for real, but then you just try to make it look like you lose on purpose, but then you try to make it look like you lost legitimately. So
Yep, exactly.
yeah, so there's really no way they can really go about doing that, but it's gonna be even more complicated when it comes to doing the whole stream, because you don't know who's gonna be playing for who. So we're gonna probably be seeing people play on other people's accounts. So a mess all the way around.
Oh yeah, until the live event, yeah. Like let's just say people are like, well, pros wouldn't do that. Yeah, they would. If like let's just say Nick is better against another guy than me, I'd easily have Nick play for me, even being a pro. If he matches up better, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that per se, but I'm saying in general, that's what they do.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that pretty much covers all topics. There was not, which I guess it's my fault, but there wasn't a full question. We talked about because we didn't. It was like a couple weeks ago. You did a podcast because something came up, so we're trying to recover from that. But hopefully there'll be a poll question for next week. Nick, do you have like an idea of a poll question just like on the spot? It could be anything.
No, he wanted the funny PSN names.
Funny gamer tag.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to share yours?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Shane and Trey already knows, but the people listening on the podcast, it was weird. But I was on a GTA if for those of you who know what GTA 5 is, I was in a GTA 5 online lobby. This was like years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, with one of my friends. And I was scrolling through the online players, or my friend was scrolling through the players list, right? And then he says, go look at this person.
Wow.
I guess I can go second. For me, I would have to think about it. I mean, there's some funny ones, but I feel like they all kind of blend together. I will say that I did think that kind of.
The only reason I like that, and I think it's kind of cool, is because he does Madden all the time. So I don't know. I thought that was a little bit cool. I mean, I don't have one like punch my fart box or whatever Nick said. Yeah. Yes, that was. That was. Yeah. I mean, we went off a little topic, but
Mine was the funniest.
it was the most perverted. But yes. But do you guys have anything else to say?
No. Oh yeah, I do.
have nothing.
No, yeah, I have something. Yeah, the Call of Duty Black Ops War open beta just dropped. You could download it now, and it starts tomorrow through Sunday.
Okay, so Nick just told us about Call of Duty. You guys, it's West Coast Madden Podcast. I'm Shanegotyou11. I was with Trey and Nick, like always. We'll see you guys on the 25th.